Act 2, Scene 2 of Faust Part 2 by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Translated by Bayard Taylor. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Act 2, Scene 2. Laboratory. After the manner of the Middle Ages, extensive, ponderous apparatus for fantastic purposes. Wagner at the furnace.
The loud bell chimes with fearful clangory. The sooty walls feel the vibration. Soon must the long suspense be ended of my most earnest expectation. It shines. The darknesses are rended. Within the fire's inmost chamber it gleams as doth a living ember. Yea, a carbuncle, burning, brightening. It raised the darkness with its lightning. Now white and clear the lustres blend, that I hold nor lose it more. Ah, God, what rattles at the door?
Mephistopheles entering.
Welcome. I meant it as a friend.
Anxiously.
Be welcome to the planet of the hour.
Whispering.
Yet breath and speech suspend. A work of power, a splendid work will soon be here displayed.
What is it then?
A man is being made.
A man? And what enamoured pair have you within the chimney hidden?
Nay, God forbid. This procreation is most rare. Of the old senseless mode we are now well ridden, the tender point, whence life commenced its course, the outward stress of gracious inward force, which took and gave, itself delineating, first near, then foreign traits assimilating, we now of all its dignity divest. The beast therein may further find a zest, but man must learn, with his great gifts, to win henceforth a purer, loftier origin.
Turning towards the furnace.
It brightens, see! Sure now my hopes increase, that if from many hundred substances, through mixture, since on mixture all depends, the human substance gently be compounded, and by a closed retort surrounded, distilled and fed and slowly founded, then in success the secret labor ends.
Again turning towards the furnace.
'Twill be. The mass is working clearer. Conviction gathers, truer, nearer. The mystery which for man in nature lies, we dare to test, by knowledge led. And that which she was wont to organize, we crystallize instead.
Who lives, learns many secrets to unravel. For him upon this earth there's nothing new can be. I've seen already in my years of travel much crystallized humanity.
Wagner, up to this time continuously attentive to the file.
It mounts, it lightens, grows. 'Tis one. A moment more and it is done. Insane at first appears a great intent. We yet shall laugh at chance in generation. A brain like this, for genuine thinking meant, will henceforth be a thinker's sure creation.
Rapturously inspecting the file.
The glass vibrates with sweet and powerful tone. It darkens, clears. It must arrive at being. And now in delicate shape is shown a pretty mannequin, moving, living, seeing. What more can we, what more the world demand? The secret solved all men may reach. Hark! As the ringing tones expand, they form a voice, result in speech.
Homunculus, in the file, to Wagner.
How goes it, Daddy? It was then no jest. Come, press me tenderly upon thy breast, but not too hard, for fear the glass might shatter. This is the quality of matter. For what is natural, scarce the world has place. What's artificial needs restricted space.
To Mephistopheles.
Thou rogue, Sir cousin, here I find thee too, and at the proper time my thanks are due. At lucky fortune led thee here to me. Since I exist, then I must active be. I'd fain begin my work without delay. Thou art adroit in shortening my way.
But first a word. I'm shamed that answers fail me, for old and young with problems so assail me. Now, for example, none e'er comprehended how soul and body wedded are and blended. Hold fast, as if defying separation, yet never cease their mutual irritation. Therefore,
Desist! I'd rather ask him why the man and wife agree so wretchedly. To thee, my friend, the thing will ne'er be clear. There's work to do, for that the little fellow's here.
What's to be done?
Pointing to a side door.
Thy talents here employ.
Still gazing at the file.
forsooth, thou art the very loveliest boy.
The side door opens. Faust is seen stretched out upon a couch. Astonished.
Significant.
The file slips out of Wagner's hands, hovers over Faust, and shines upon him.
Fair scenery, waters moving in forest shadows, women there undressing the loveliest forms. The picture is improving, one marked by beauty, splendidly expressing descent from gods or high heroic races. Now dips her foot in the translucent shimmer. The living flame of her sweet form displaces the yielding crystal, cool around the swimmer. But now what a sound of wings, what rapid dashing across the glassy pool, what fluttering, splashing! The maidens fly, alarmed, but only she. The queen looks on composed, and terror-free, and sees with proud and womanly delight the swan prince press her knee with plumage white. Importunately tame, he grows acquainted, but all at once floats up a vapor pale, and covers with its closely woven veil the loveliest picture ever dreamed or painted.
How much hast thou to tell? What stories merry! So small thou art, so great a visionary. Nothing see I.
Of course thou from the north, and in the age of mist brought forth in knighthood's and priestcraft's murky den. How should thy sight be clearer then? In gloom alone art thou at home.
Gazing around.
Brown masonry, repellent, crumbling slowly, arch-pointed finical, fantastic lowly. If this man wakes, another danger's nigh. At once upon the spot he'll die. Wood fountains, swans, and naked beauties, such was his dream of presage fair. How should these dark surroundings suit his desires, when them I scarce can bear? Away with him.
I hail the issue's chances.
Command the warriors to fight, conduct the maidens to the dances, and all is finished, as is right. Just now there breaks on me a light. 'Tis classical Walpurgis night. Whatever may come, it is the best event, so bring him to his proper element.
The like of that I never heard one mention.
How should it have attracted your attention? Only romantic ghosts are known to you. A genuine phantom must be classic too.
But whitherward shall then we travel? Tell me. Your antique cronies in advance repel me.
Northwestward Satan is thy park and pale, but we this time southeastward sail. Peneus, there the great plains wander through. By thickets, groves, and silent coves and meadow grasses, the level stretches to the mountain passes, and o'er it lies Pharsalus old and new.
Alas, have done! Bring not that fell collision of tyrant and of slave before my vision. I'm tired of that. For scarcely is it done than they the same thing have again begun. And no one marks that he's the puppet blind of sly Asmodi lurking there behind. They fight, we're told their freedom's right to save, but clearlier seen 'tis slave that fights with slave.
Leave on to me the fractiousness and clatter. Each must protect himself as best he can, from boyhood up, and thus becomes a man. How this one shall recover is our matter. Hast thou a method, let it be tested. But hast thou none, so leave the case to me.
There's many a brocken method I might try, but pagan bolts, I find, the way deny. The Grecian race was little worth alway. It dazzles with the senses' freer play. To cheerful sins the heart of man entices, while ours are ever counted gloomy vices. Now, what shall be?
Shyness was ne'er the blame, when I to thee Thessalian witches name. I've not said nothing that I know.
Lustfully.
Thessalian witches! Well, the persons those, whom I inquired for long ago. Night after night beside them to repose, I think would hardly suit. But so, a mere espial, trial.
Here, Castor, the knight your magic mantle, and enfold him. The rag will still, and heretofore, upon the airy course, and thine, uphold him. I'll light the way.
Anxiously.
And I?
You will stay at home, most weighty work to do. Unfold your ancient parchments and collect life's elements as your recipes direct. One to the other with due caution fitting, the what, consider more the how and why. Meanwhile about the world at random flitting, I may detect the dot upon the I. A lofty aim will then accomplished be. Such an endeavor merits such requital. Gold, honor, glory, healthy forces vital, and science too, and virtue, possibly. Farewell.
Sorrowfully.
Farewell, it doth depress my heart. I fear already we forever part.
Down to Peneus with his aid, Sir Cousin is a deft attendant.
Ad spectatores.
Upon the creatures we have made we are ourselves at last dependent.
End of Act 2, Scene 2.